Your girl went crystal shopping. So I actually haven't gone crystal shopping in quite a while, and every year in March there is a gem and mineral show in Ventura County that I love to go to, and I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along with me, and I'm going to show you all the crystals I got at the gem and mineral show. But I gotta say, I got one of these crystals I am so excited to share with you because I've been wanting this crystal for so long. You'll see, and I'll talk about it. But get ready, grab a snack, get a drink, because we're gonna hang out and go crystal shopping together, and then I'm gonna show you what I got. Just arrived at the Gem and Mineral Show in Ventura. I'm super excited. I love coming out here. They have like a great selection and great prices. So Scott and I are excited to find some new crystals.
That's crazy.
There's like a real dinosaur here. It's really windy outside. Alrighty, so we're back from the Gem and Mineral Show. How fun was that? I always love going. Everyone is so nice there, everyone that works there, and there's such a big variety, you know, there's so many crystals out. And there's such great prices, to be honest. I'm like, I need to come here every year and like stock up on crystals because the prices are so good. Anyways, so I want to show you guys what I got. Some of them you saw in the video, but you don't know which ones I got. So I'm excited to share that with you right now. So I'm going to start off with my favorite thing I got, which was this pyrite sphere. I've been wanting a sphere pyrite for a very, very long time. But to be honest, they're a little pricey, and I got a really good deal on this pyrite sphere. I think it was $48, which is pretty good. Out in LA, I haven't seen one less than $60. So I was like, oh, okay, a little bit of a steal here. Also, this is a great year to get pyrite because we're in a year 8. It's all about finding that abundance, you know, material abundance, making more money. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna harness this energy and get a sphere. I haven't decided where I want to place this yet. So far, it's just been like on my my kitchen. I live in an apartment. I don't have a dining room. It's been on like my dining room table for now. But I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to place it, but I'm excited to incorporate this more into my life and also see if it helps with making more money this year, but this was my favorite thing I got. Next up, I followed the trend of a sphere because I saw this crystal and I was really drawn to it. And this is an agate crystal, and you'll see the top has clear quartz, and then it has a banding around it, and it's like a very light blue, and then it goes to like almost like a black. I asked the dude that was selling the crystals if it was black agate, and he told me no. He did tell me that it was just like heated up agate, so it had some kind of process done to it, but it's just an agate. I thought it was really cool. It reminded me of kind of like a planet. I kind of like to have certain crystals resemble planets, so I don't know which planet I'm gonna assign this crystal, but I think it's really cool, really pretty, and I don't know, I'm just kind of into spheres right now. I feel like I want to get more spheres and like have them associate to planets. I feel like that'd be cool. But yeah, really loving this, and it's just different. I really like it. So this next crystal is actually my husband's pick. He saw this one and he was super drawn to it and he loves it. This is technically his crystal, and that is this really beautiful cut clear quartz. This clear quartz I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sick. Like, I feel like it's very different and unique, and he was like having it up to his eye and like looking out, and you could see all these like prisms. It just was like really cool. I was like, oh yeah, that's sick. But this is his crystal. I'm gonna let him put it wherever he wants because it's his. But I love it. I think it's really beautiful and unique. It does have some inclusions in it. But yeah, it's really beautiful. I love it. This next crystal is pretty small, and it's definitely more so a gemstone for like jewelry, but I really liked it and I thought I could use it in like a crystal grid as like a center stone. I think it's really pretty, and it's a new crystal. I've never heard of this stone before. It's called Seraphinite. It has this beautiful green color and like silver wings in it, and I was super attracted to it when I saw it. There was a lot of different shapes, and I really liked this teardrop shape or pear shape. I looked up recently like what the metaphysics of this stone are, and it really helps with like health. It has like a lot of like Virgo energy, like just finding like this spiritual abundance, and also like being like healthy, like good health. I guess a lot of crystal healers will use this for, helping the body clear out anything that may be like noxious to bring you back to health. So I thought it was interesting that I was attracted to this stone. Again, I think it's really pretty, and I want to do like a crystal grid with it very soon. So probably stay tuned, because I bet my next crystal grid will be using this in the center. I feel like this would be really beautiful with like moss agate as an accent stone, or chlorite phantom quartz, garden quartz. I feel like that's in that same realm of like growth and just health. So I'm excited for this one, and it's very beautiful. So Scott and I got some bracelets. He needed a new one because his most recent bracelet he's always had just recently broke, so he's been looking for a new one. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll look too. Like, I love, adding more crystal bracelets to my collection. And the one that he got was this howlite. He's very drawn to howlite, so I wasn't surprised that he picked this one. The one that I got was this peridot crystal bracelet. The reason why I wanted to get peridot is because, again, we're in year 8, and peridot is so beneficial for helping you grow your finances, build wealth in your life, abundance. I love peridot. I think this is the crystal for 2024. Like, this is the crystal to wear this year. I think it has that like lucky, just expansion energy with your finances. So I'm excited. I've been wearing this since I got it. Not gonna lie, I've had a little bit of an inflow of money come into my life. So I was kind of like, all right, this is working pretty well. It does really help with your finances. So in the first like 2 weeks I've been wearing it, I've been like, oh wow, this is actually working. So get some peridot, guys, because it'll help bring in more money into your life. This next crystal is actually my husband's crystal again. He was looking at everything and he was really drawn to this one, and you'll probably see why. He really liked this magnesite. So this is like a natural magnesite, and coincidentally, it gets confused a lot with howlite. Again, he's really drawn to howlite, and I wasn't surprised when he was like, oh, I like this one. I was like, oh yeah, what's that name? Because, you know, it didn't say howlite. I was like, what's magnesite? This stone is also known as like wild horse magnesite. That's a funny name, but it's also just natural magnesite. It has this really beautiful white color, and then there's like this green brown like cracks in it. I haven't done too much research on the metaphysical benefits of it, but again, he's very drawn to like calming stones, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a calming energy associated with this stone. It's in like a flat like palmy like worry stone shape. You know, you could press your thumb on that. Also would be good for crystal gridding as a center stone. But yeah, don't have this crystal, never worked with this crystal, so maybe I'll have to steal it from him and work with it to see what its energy's like. Yeah, I thought it was really nice. Another little small guy that I picked up that I saw and I've never seen before while crystal shopping was this green kunzite. Now, I have kunzite, the pink kunzite. I didn't know that there was green kunzite. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. I've never seen this before. I personally feel like it probably has to do again with like maybe some sort of health. I feel like I was drawn to like health stones, a lot of green and healthy vibes. So I feel like this is probably in that same realm. I'm really unfamiliar with this, you know, green kunzite energy. I know kunzite is like this major love crystal. So I'm excited to work with green kunzite and let you guys know how it goes, what my experience is like. But yeah, I was super surprised to see this and very drawn to the green kunzite. Alrighty, and the last crystal I'm going to be showing you from my haul is a crystal that a lot of people here on my channel have told me like, hey, I'd love to hear your experience with this stone. I've always had it in the back of my mind if I ever see it to get it, and this was the first time I saw it, and that is hyperstein. So hyperstein is known for its protective qualities, for helping you shift out of a bad mood, or, you know, feeling low with your energy, feeling a little bit like toxic, self-sabotage, stuff like that. It helps shift your energy very quickly, from what I've heard. So I'm excited to work with this. It has a really beautiful like sheen to it, almost like a silvery sheen. And I also got it in like this cool shape, kind of going with that like pear-shapey vibe. I don't know, I just like that kind of shape. I could also see this in a crystal grid, to be honest, as like a center stone. I noticed that a lot of gem shows, they do have a lot of like shapes and like faceted shapes so that you can use them in jewelry, which is kind of cool. If you're into like making jewelry, crystal jewelry, I definitely recommend checking out any local gem and mineral shows that might be in your area, because they have a lot of pieces that are for jewelry that you would probably be like, oh my gosh, I love it here. So there was a lot of fun pieces like that, but I'm excited to finally get hyperstein. I've been wanting to get this one and test it out, see how it influences my energy, maybe when I'm feeling a little bit low or something happens that isn't super great. You know, we all have these ups and downs in life, so I'll definitely gravitate towards this one to see how it affects my mood. I would love to know in the comments which crystal was your favorite that I showed. I will say I do think mine is the pyrite sphere. I've been wanting that for a while, so it was so nice to finally get one. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this crystal haul. I haven't done one in quite a while. If you did enjoy this crystal haul, make sure you give me a big like. It really does help me out. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one.